Hello, licensing class. As you know, I'm Professor Robert Romano, and it is not 8 o'clock in the morning, so welcome. Let's hang out a few minutes. Tori will be here in a few. Um, let's continue what we were talking about Monday in class. We were talking about different distribution channels that are out there, that the licensee usually is the one that coordinates. And it's based on two different things, right? It's based on your target market and your product. Okay? First, we talked about first we talked about department stores as a distribution channel. Then we started getting into some specialty stores. And let's continue with that. Specialty chains and independents. We talked a little bit about children educational places, gift shops, but then there are specialty apparel and accessory stores also. Okay, they're usually independent shops. There's a lot of independent shops. Like I tell you, that's where I go to get my suits. There's a little shop called Backers. I've been going there for 15 years, and the reason I go there is because the customer service is fantastic. I mean, I pay a little bit more, but the customer service is fantastic. But like everything else, these smaller apparel or independent shops are going by the wayside. You know, pretty soon I'm going to be having to get my shops at my suits at Burlington Coat Factory. There are also some regional chains, larger chains. For instance, some of the larger chains, the Gap, Old Navy, those kind of specialty apparel and accessory stores. The Gap, you go there and you fall in and you can get whatever you want. All right. Another specialty chain or independent distribution channel is for sporting goods, or what we sometimes refer to as fan shops. All right, sporting goods stores, they sell a variety of different things. Could be sports apparel, could be footwear, sporting footwear, sneakers, tennis shoes, basketball shoes, all that stuff. Fitness equipment, gear. So sporting goods stores can be varied, just concentrate on apparel, footwear, or gear, or combine all three. Your sporting goods stores usually license from a variety of different places, sometimes directly with the athlete. All right, when Michael Jordan was big, he had his own brand within Nike and they had a license directly with the athlete. Most of the time, however, it's with the sports leagues. All right, so they sell licensed products. They sell licensed jerseys, licensed caps, licensed bobbleheads, licensed beer mugs, whatever it is. But that's usually a license from the league. Or they can license from the Players Association. That's a whole different thing than the league. It depends on what the licensing is for. Sometimes you may need approval of both the leagues and the Players Association. Or they get a license from sporting goods, from the brands themselves, from the footwear company, from Reebok, from Nike, from whatever brand that they want to sell their product in. Sporting goods stores also license college apparel. I mean, college apparel is huge. Carla, I'm assuming you're wearing your LIM sweatshirt. But sporting goods stores license all kinds of college stuff. A lot of jerseys, a lot of baseball caps, a lot of fan wear. The NCAA makes a lot of money off sporting goods, off licensing the rights that are sporting goods. And the Olympics, to a certain extent, during the Olympic period, during the Summer Olympic Games, there may be a period of time where sporting goods stores invest in getting a license from the Olympics. It's very expensive. The return may not be as good, and it's very, very, very seasonal. All right, it's just for that 3, 4, 5 weeks around the Olympic time. All right. It's, like I said, sporting goods, very seasonally driven. Summer months coming in now, a lot of more baseball licensing goods being sold. Basketball, coming towards the end of basketball. Football's out of favor now. It'll come back in come the fall. So sporting goods, very seasonally driven, very regionally driven. Especially, in this area, In New York, you're going to sell the Giants and the Jets. You're going to sell the Yankees and the Mets. You're really not going to sell the Patriots, New England Patriots, or the Boston Red Sox. You may have some, but your big product items, what's going to sell and go off the shelves, is your regionally driven teams, the Yankees and the Mets. All right, there are some national chains out there, sporting goods. Sports Authority, we talked about that a little bit. Dick's is another one. Dick's houses just about everything: equipment, footwear, clothes, apparel. They're huge. Sports Authority to a certain extent too, but Dick's has a lot more variety. A lot of golf equipment, a lot of hunting equipment, a lot of outdoor activity, camping, kayaks, that kind of thing. Champs is another national chain. Champs is a little bit smaller, not a lot of varied selection, and mostly mall-based. Some other specialty stores within the sports arena are footwear stores, right? Stores that sell exclusively shoes. All right, usually mall-based. Kinney Shoes, Payless, DSW are major ones, selling just footwear. On the athletic side, you have Foot Locker, Foot Action USA. You go in there, you pay an extreme amount of money for a pair of sneakers. That costs $3-4 to make. But these are distribution channels. These are specialty stores that licensees look to distribute their products. Other specialty chains and independents, bookstores. All right, another one is bookstores. The question is, are there any bookstores left? It was amazing when I was a kid. There were always bookstores. I mean, the corner bookstore, and we had a little Atticus bookstore, a little place you'd go and find a little corner and read a book. And today, what do we have left? Barnes and Noble. I think that's the only national chain that's still out there. I mean, and the question is why? E-commerce, right? They have taken the brick and mortars away on this area because you can buy the book cheaper on Amazon than you can go into Barnes and Noble. All right, the selection is just as big. It's not bigger, and it's cheaper. All right, you maybe have to wait 2 days to get the book, but so be it. There are still some regional chains out there: Hastings, Books a Million, but for the most part, there are not many left. There's no local bookstores out there anymore. Like I said, I used to get lost. My mother always knew where I was when I was a kid. Where's Robert? He's lost in a bookstore somewhere. He'll be back in a couple hours. I just found them really, cool places to go hang. Other specialty chains are property-specific stores, like the Disney store. You go in there and they just sell their goods, their licensed products. You can go get watches, T-shirts, backpacks, everything else. Museum shops, other specialty chains. We go into the museum shop. They sell licensed goods from whatever is being shown in their museum. If it's Van Gogh or Monet or anybody. They'll license the goods and they'll sell them in their shops. Some other specialty chains: comic book stores, DVD stores, music stores. I don't even know if there's FYI. I think is the only music store I can think of now. But again, this has gotten to be more of a regional, national branding, as opposed to the small little mom and pop music stores where you walk in and you talk music for like an hour, and you get some arcane record. Listen to me. That nobody's ever heard before. Computer video game stores, electronic stores, your Best Buys, that kind of thing. And then you have your moving away from your specialty stores. So now we talked about department stores, we talked about specialty stores, and now we're going to talk about food, drug, and warehouse chains. All right, the third major distribution channel for licensees, your food, drug, and warehouse chains. All right, grocery stores are a huge outlet for licensed products. Why? Think about it for a while. Why do you think? I'm going to sit here and let you think. Melanie, are you thinking? All right. Because many food items are licensed. I mean, there's licensed characters on cereal boxes. There are licensed Green Giant, Jolly Green Giant stuff. There's licensing throughout the grocery aisles. Licensed products throughout the grocery aisles. There are characters based on based snacks. I mean, kids want to buy it. They see it on TV. They see Dora the Explorer. They see her on a box of whatever, and the kids want to buy it. The kids want their parents to buy it. All right, and a lot of short-term entertainment promotions within the grocery stores. Okay. Bakeries also. Sometimes your bakery. I know my bakery is within bakeries. I don't know if that's spelled correctly. I know my bakery is found within the food store or the grocery store. And they license characters. They license various character cakes or put sports logos on various baked goods. All right, so they license the right to put the Yankee emblem on a cake, or they license the right to shape a cake in the form of Scooby Doo. I don't know. I just thought of it. All right, and get some Scooby snacks. All right. Also under the Food and Drug and Warehouse, you have your CVS. They have their direct to retail licensing. This has been their key. They have licensed with Play School and Salma Hayek Cosmetics, so they are the exclusive distribution channels for these licensed products. Yes, Salma Hayek now, not Kathy Ireland. We moved on to Salma Hayek. Walgreens has also done something similar. They have a direct-to-retail licensing agreement with Marvel Comics. Okay. Now we're getting into your warehouse chains, your big box places, your Costco's, right? They have exclusive deals with licensees and licensors, mostly licensees, including lens crafters, right? You walk into a Costco, you can get a pair of glasses. You can walk into Costco and you can go to a pharmacy. I don't know which pharmacy it is, maybe CVS. But you can walk into this major warehouse chain, and they have exclusive deals with Verizon. So you can go there and get a new phone. They have exclusive deals with AT&T. You can go get another new phone. They have exclusive deals only to sell Martha Stewart products. I mean, now that she's out of jail, she's creating stuff again. So, they have a license to sell her products within the Costco warehouse. BJ's is another wholesale food club. They have also done the same thing. They have a licensing agreement with Moe's Southwest Grill to sell their frozen food products. Those who don't know Moe's Southwest Grill, you're better off not knowing. I've been a few times. They yell Moe when you walk in, and scares me, and I usually just make a face. Thanks. And the food is okay. I'm not gonna say it's not very good. It's okay. It's a cheaper brand than I like to eat. All right. Next are dealer networks. All right. Retail or wholesale outlets that sell a brand's core products. Like dealer networks. Retail or wholesale outlets that sell a brand's core products. So if I ask you on the quiz, please tell me what kind of networks, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Retail. I'll leave it blank at the end. Just put in dealer networks and you'll get it right. All right. They also distribute a lot of licensed merchandise. I'll put it back up there. Give it a second. Lisa, you got it? You got it written down? Good. Ash, Alyssa, you're good? All right. Dealer networks. Examples of some dealer networks: John Deere showrooms, John Deere tractors. I know you're probably not familiar with John Deere tractors, but you go to a John Deere showroom, you can get yourself a tractor, lawnmowers, that kind of stuff to work around your yard. But you can also get John Deere hats, John Deere sweatshirts, and that kind of stuff. All right, they'll sell within their store You go there to get a lawnmower, and you can get a hat, sweatsuits, all that kind of stuff. All right. That's all I'm going to cover for today. All right. Watch this video. After you watch it, text me. Let me give you a question. Text me something. Text me what time Toria got the class on Monday. All right. Tell me what time she got there, and I'll give you credit for the class. All right. So watch the video. Text me the answer. Once I get the test, I'll log in as present, so you don't lose any credit. Okay? All right. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe. Talk soon.